Get ready for the future because the Tesla Semi is officially hauling a fresh batch of Cybercabs out of Giga Texas for the very first time. This is the first documented delivery run of Tesla's autonomous two-seater, and we have the footage showing the production Semi making the journey. We'll break down everything we know about this massive step forward in Robotaxi deployment right now.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the shifting landscape of battery manufacturing as LG Energy Solutions switches its focus from General Motors to Tesla. We explore how this new partnership in Lansing, Michigan, is setting the stage for utility-scale energy storage, powering everything from AI data centers to future grids. Find out why this move is a major signal in the energy sector. Then it's time to talk economics. Tesla's semi-chief, Dan Priestley, is here to tell us why the total cost of ownership is finally ready for the mainstream. He breaks down the strategy behind lower-cost models and why fleets are leaving serious money on the table by waiting for electric trucks. This is crucial listening for every trucking operation. And finally, a major safety update. Tesla is recalling over 218,000 vehicles due to delayed rearview camera images that pose a crash risk. We cover exactly which models are affected, what the NHTSA found, and the free over-the-air update Tesla is pushing out to fix the issue. Don't miss this full rundown. Stay tuned. Tesla is accelerating its autonomous future with significant developments in its Robotaxi and Cybercab production. Recent footage captured a Tesla Semi hauling a batch of Cybercab units out of Gigafactory, Texas, marking what appears to be the first documented delivery run of the autonomous two-seater vehicle. This activity follows a period of increased Cybercab production at the Austin facility, where drone operators had previously spotted large concentrations of units staged in the outbound lot. The Cybercab, first publicly revealed at Tesla's We Robot event in October 2024, has seen production ramp up, with the first production unit rolling off the Giga Texas line on February 17, 2026. Tesla has set ambitious goals, targeting 2 million Cybercabs annually once production capacity is maximized, with a target price under $30,000 per unit. Furthermore, the company plans to expand its Robotaxi service to 7 new cities in the first half of 2026, including Dallas, Houston, Phoenix, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and Las Vegas, aiming for coverage of a quarter to half of the United States by year-end. Strategic marketing is also underway, with Tesla showcasing the Cybercab at events like the F1 Miami Grand Prix Fan Fest, signaling its presence in key expansion markets. Simultaneously, Tesla is pushing the boundaries of autonomous vehicle regulation, as California formally adopted new rules on April 29, 2026, granting law enforcement the power to issue notices of noncompliance to driverless vehicles. These rules, effective July 1, 2026, shift legal accountability for violations to the autonomous vehicle companies, demanding strict reporting and posing new operational challenges as Tesla ramps up deployment. Underlying this expansion, Tesla's brand loyalty remains strong, reinforced by consistent wins in S&P Global Mobility Awards. Owners cite the reliability of the supercharger network and continuous software improvements through over-the-air updates as key factors in their continued commitment. The company's long-term vision is heavily tied to scaling robotaxi operations to 10 million units over the next decade, a goal linked to executive compensation. Lansing, MI, a significant shift is underway at a Michigan battery facility, as it transitions from a General Motors electric vehicle focus to serving Tesla's energy storage division. LG Energy Solution has confirmed that the plant will now produce battery cells for Tesla's energy storage business, intended to power utilities and artificial intelligence data centers. The facility was initially established as a joint venture between LG Energy Solution and General Motors to manufacture EV batteries. However, following a pullback in GM's electric vehicle ambitions, the automaker sold its stake in the venture to LG last year. Consequently, the Lansing factory will pivot to manufacturing lithium iron phosphate cells, or LFP batteries, specifically for Tesla's Megapack 3 energy storage systems, which are produced in Houston and are designed for utility-scale energy storage. This strategic repurposing reflects a broader industry trend. As demand for electric vehicles in the U.S. softened due to the removal of federal tax incentives, automakers faced substantial financial challenges. In response, both automakers and battery manufacturers have accelerated efforts to repurpose existing EV battery plants to capitalize on the rapidly expanding market for utility-scale energy storage. This pivot aligns with Tesla's own growth strategy, as its energy generation and storage business, encompassing utility-scale batteries and solar panels, grew by 27% last year, even while its core automotive segment experienced a 10% decline. The move solidifies the Michigan site's role in the burgeoning sector of grid-scale energy solutions. Tesla has declared that the total cost of ownership, or TCO, for electric semi-trucking is now competitive with diesel, signaling that electric heavy-duty trucking is ready for mainstream adoption. In an executive dialogue at the ACT Expo in Las Vegas, Tesla's semi-chief, Dan Priestley, outlined significant progress regarding production scaling, lower-cost models, and expanding charging infrastructure, arguing that fleets are losing money by waiting on electric alternatives. Priestley emphasized that the Tesla Semi can prove its economic viability even in regions lacking zero-emission vehicle funding incentives. He highlighted the vertical integration of the new Nevada factory, which aims to reduce manufacturing costs, leading directly to lower truck prices for customers. While production timelines remain subject to an S-curve, Tesla is focused on optimizing the new plant for high-volume output, targeting thousands of units this year, with most of that volume already secured. Industry analysis suggests a significant market shift. Estimates indicate that the operational cost for a semi-truck can be around 25 cents per mile electrically versus 80 cents per mile for diesel. While electricity price volatility remains a regional factor, Priestley noted that the shift to electric removes the volatility associated with fluctuating diesel prices, offering greater pricing stability for operators. Improvements in uptime have also positively impacted the payback period. Tesla reported a 97% uptime for its fleet in 2025, with rapid service response times. Furthermore, the latest Semi design features aerodynamic and functional updates, including sliding side windows and repositioned cameras, aimed at improving fleet usability. Tesla has introduced two models, the long range with a 500-mile range and the new standard range with a 325-mile range. The standard range is positioned as a versatile, cost-effective drop-in replacement for diesel in regional and drayage applications, featuring a lighter tare weight and a more manageable payload capacity. To support deployment, Tesla is aggressively expanding its charging ecosystem. This includes enhancing megacharger capabilities to 1.2 megawatts and introducing lower-cost, space-efficient charging solutions for fleet facilities, available starting at $20,000. Tesla is also partnering with companies like Pilot to deploy public charging stations, with plans for 50 stations in progress, aiming for more than half to be operational by the end of 2026. Geographically, while initial deployment has been concentrated in areas with strong incentives like California, Tesla is targeting significant growth in Texas, Georgia, New York, Illinois, and the Pacific Northwest, with plans to enter Canada in 2027 and Europe. Priestley concluded that the TCO is established, and for many applications, operating without electric trucks means leaving money on the table, underscoring the necessity of recalibrating TCO strategies across the trucking industry. Meanwhile, external reports indicate that while electric powertrains are trending toward market leadership by 2025, diversification across electric, natural gas, and renewable fuels is recommended by analysts to mitigate the inherent risks of fuel price volatility. Tesla has initiated a recall affecting more than 218,000 vehicles due to an issue with delayed rearview camera images that creates a potential crash risk. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, announced the recall on Wednesday. A total of 218,868 Model 3, Model Y, Model S, and Model X vehicles are included in the affected fleet. The affected models span various years and configurations, including the 2021 and 2022 models of the Model Y, 2023 Model 3 and Model Y, 2021 and 2022 Model S, 2022 Model X, 2023 Model X, and the 2017 Model 3. The issue stems from hardware version 3, which Tesla ceased production of in January 2024. According to the NHTSA, the delayed rearview camera display during reverse maneuvers can impair driver visibility, potentially increasing the risk of a collision, as drivers might rely on shoulder checks and mirrors. Tesla stated there have been no reported collisions, fatalities, or injuries related to this issue, though there were 27 warranty claims and 2 field reports associated with the problem. To resolve the issue, Tesla will issue a free over-the-air software update, replacing the faulty version 202686 with the remedy firmware version 202686. Tesla reported that over 99.92% of the affected vehicles have successfully loaded the necessary remedy software. This recall follows a previous NHTSA investigation that concluded last month regarding a feature allowing remote vehicle movement, which was ultimately linked only to low-speed incidents.